So, back for another episode of Believe in Boyt with this Spectria team. So, almost climbing out of the Great Ball. Wait, is Great Ball 8? Great Ball's still 8, right? And then... But Ultra's only 9, right? Because there's only one level of Ultra. Anyway, still climbing. Going back towards Master, because it's dropped a little bit because didn't care about Series 6, but care a bit about Series 7. Series 7 seems like it's going to be quite a good format, in my opinion. Be interested to see what the Series 8 will be, but we'll get to that when we come to it. So, yeah, still using Colossal, even in Series 7. I think Colossal is still an entirely viable Pokemon. That's probably one of the reasons I picked it for the Players' Cup, but let's see. I was going to say Corsola, but it's Cursula. So, you would assume that the Dragapult has beat up if it's next to the Cavalion. Interesting still having Corviknight when surely you should be having Celesteela at this point. But I guess you can bulk up with the Corviknight and you can't with Celesteela. But really, Celesteela's better than Corviknight at this point, in my opinion. Okay. Don't know if that's Urshifu, Dark or Water at this point. Can't really go with Weavile. I could go with Weavile. It depends if they're Life Orb Dragapult or not. Because if they are, then that's terrible for me. But if I go Inteleon into Redirection, then that is very bad. But I'm still going to go Inteleon Colossal. And I'm bringing Zapdos because of the Corviknight. And then, because of the Cursula, of all things, I am bringing the... No, it is Corsola. Cursula's the evolution. What am I talking about? Everyone was screaming at the screen there. You never see Corsola. It's Galarian Corsola and Cursula. Cursula's the super strong one that should be used a bit more. And actually, that should have been a Cursula, because if they got beat up for their Cavalion, they should be beating up their Cursula as well. But, you know, missed opportunity there. Now just don't show me a Togekiss. That is not a Togekiss. That is very reasonable, because now I can just go for a very, very safe Aqua Jet and a Max Flare into Cavalion, and there's not too much that can go wrong outside of Dive or Surf on Dragapult. But this can't be stopped now. Only Ally Switch would be bad. And even then, do I really care? Because Cavalion won't be being beat up. Pokemon moves are weird, like when you're saying it in past tense. But yeah. We'll see. They are Dynamaxing. Is it going to be Dragapult or Cavalion? We'll have to see if it's Focus Sash from the Cavalion as well. Actually, that would be not ideal if this is a Dragapult Dynamax. But it is a Cavalion Dynamax, so that is fine. Cavalion's one with the great defenses, but not so great special defenses. So it really shouldn't be able to take this Max Flare. So we'll have to see. If this is just going to be a beat-up as well. If it is a beat-up, then I don't care about it even being a Sash Cavalion at this point. So we will see. But even then, Max Knuckle surely isn't doing too much if it somehow lives. There's no way, though. Even Assault Vest, surely not. We will see. Okay, didn't crit myself. Nice. So I actually have some reasonable HP at this point. See if it's Scarf Dragapult as well. Because that could pick up because of Regieleki, but surely this KOs. That did not KO. I'm relying on the beat-up KOing this Cavalion now. But at least beat-up will surely put it into Aqua Jet range as well. Be strong, Dragapult. Okay, that might be strong enough. That legitimately might be strong enough. Come on, Dragapult, you can do it. Oh, I think it might. Like, it probably looks like it's going to. Oh, so close. Just one more Dragapult, you can do it. Oh, nice. Let's go, Dragapult. Perfectly EV4. Amazing. That was definitely Assault Vest, but that is highly amusing. Well, pretty sure it's going to be a pretty clean sweep at this point, even if that is a water. There we go. There we go. What a great start. That was glorious. And now up to rank 8. Imagine EVing for the +2 Colossal and then just KOing yourself. We'll be able to see. Because surely it was Assault Vest. Marangaberry makes a lot of sense on Corviknight. but not having Roost, in my opinion, does not. Choice specs, fair enough. That's a like min speed token kiss as well. Where's the investment gone? Because it's not got any HP investment either. Is that even EV'd outside of special attack? I don't think so. And it was water, so that was a bit scary. But no Aqua Jet, so that's alright. It was Focus Sash, okay. Fair enough. And then, yeah, it was a Soul Vest. Interesting how Mega Horn, but there we go. That was a great start. It's always amusing when something like that happens. Now we're up to 8. Yeah, Ultra was 10, right? So I've still got one more. Well, this is the second last of Great Ball, right? Pretty sure. It's been a while. But glad to be back. Use the Spectria Dynamax at some point though, because I haven't done that yet. But then it's only been 4 games. And this team was built around being... Oh, it's rank 9, so I didn't know you could be paired up like that. That's a cool team. I like that. Blastoise is a very good Pokemon. I've really come to appreciate Blastoise. Especially because it could just go for Rage Powder and Water Spout to be able to beat my Colossal. So I don't think I'm going Colossal lead at this point. I want to go Weavile Spectria, because they've got 3 Fake Out Pokemon, but Weavile outspeeds all of them. I want Zapdos. I'm pretty sure I don't want Colossal this match, even though it looks not too bad outside of that Blastoise. The Blastoise is dealt with. I am going to actually not bring Spectria. I'm going to leave with Zapdos with the intention of doing some nice things with Fake Tears with that. I am going to bring Inteleon just as a backup Colossal, because I am going to bring Colossal. But then do I rely on Surf only on Weavile, but it's as a lead, or do I bring Inteleon in the back, even though Kartana is surely better? I'm going to bring Inteleon. So we'll have to see if I Dynamax the Zapdos, because it's either that or the Colossal at this point. I mean, I said that I would never Dynamax the Weavile going into the Players' Cup, and I Dynamaxed it twice in 2 rounds, so I shouldn't make statements like that. Okay, no respect for the Colossal at all, but that's okay, because I'm pretty sure Triple Axel can just straight up OHKO the Gengar, even through Focus Sash, because Weavile is unexpectedly strong. So I will just straight up Triple Axel, and I will go for a Thunderbolt into the Grimmsnarl. It should be fine. We'll have to see if it's a Sash Gengar, we'll have to see if it's a bulky Gengar. I guess Reflect is going to save the Gengar, so maybe I should have doubled up, just in case this is something like a Trick Room. But then if it is, then I'm just going to Dynamax my Colossal without Aqua Jetting myself, so still should be okay. Oh, dodge the Thunder Wave. Nice. No, not even dodge. Wait, they can't even Thunder Wave either of my Pokemon. What are they doing? I'm a Dark type and an Electric type. Oh, wait. How does this work? Oh, I still go. Nice, nice. I didn't know that interaction. But yes, there you go. OHKO'd the Gengar. Well, I can't Triple Axel anymore, but that's a pretty good turn 1, because the Grimmsnarl did absolutely nothing. So that's very good damage. Zapdos is slept on. It's going to pick up properly at some point. Zapdos is very good. And the thing is, I think it is slightly better than Thundurus, because like, even though Hurricane isn't very accurate, you can still do it without having to fly turn 1. So, right, so now I'm going to go for Fake Tears, and at this point, yes, I am Dynamaxing my Zapdos, because I do not want to miss that said Hurricane that does not have perfect accuracy. Could have gone for a Surf, just to break Focus Sash at the Volcarona. In fact, I probably should have done, because that was... This is almost certainly going to KO anyway. Maybe a Light Screen would save the Volcarona without the Fake Tears, but only Sash is going to save it now. No Dynamax. Okay, so they went for Reflect for some reason, even though Zapdos is a special attacker. And my attack was disabled, but that's fine. So this Grimmsnarl is just being super suboptimal at this point. It's basically just a wasted Pokemon. They won the speed tie, so that's fine. So I'm glad I did go for a fake Tears, because now that means that they're at -1 special defense rather than +1. Because I don't know if Surf... maybe. If they're a light screen, they're surely dead without fake Tears. But with the fake Tears, they're definitely gone. No Focus Sash. This is looking like a pretty clean sweep at this point. I do think the Weavile's usable outside of the Colossal as well. Like, if you replace Surf with something else, like a Dark move or whatever, having fake Tears now is very good. And there's the big threat to Colossal, but it's about to disappear as I go for a fake Tears and a Max Lightning. And even Gigantamax, maybe with screens, but you would assume that they're going to light screen at this point. They didn't even Gigantamax, so that's fine. The Blastoise is not surviving this without the Gigantamax. And they're probably going for a last ditch Shell Smash. That's the tongue twister. Last ditch Shell Smash. Say that 3 times fast. Haha, nice White Herb. That would have actually properly saved him back in the Gigantamax. That White Herb would have saved him, but he did not Gigantamax. I don't think it matters really at this point. Like, I'm pretty much just sweeping with Weavile Zapdos at this point. And this is also a very nice pairing. Like, Weavile deals with the ground types very well. It's one more turn, right? Yeah, one more turn. So I'm just going to fake Tears and KO the Grimmsnarl. We'll see if it has Sucker Punch or not, unless they just forfeit, but yeah, not bad. Yeah, Weavile Zapdos is still a very good pairing. And it does very, well, I want to say it does very well. It does pretty well against Colossal counters. Like, people lead their Colossal counters, and if they do into Weavile Zapdos, usually Weavile Zapdos has a somewhat positive matchup against those. Okay, never use Muscle Band, it is never worth it. Same with Wise Glasses. Okay, let's throw. Oh, yeah, it makes sense with Bark Bus, actually, to be fair. Is there another sound move? Flowery Dance wouldn't be a sound move. Throat Spray is always a cool item. Ooh, Hypnosis, that was dangerous. King's Rock, that does not stack with Air Slash. They do not know that, apparently. The White Hub makes sense, and yeah, it was just a Shell Smash. And then they had Spirit Break, fair enough. So, get another one. Can I get to 9 in rank 9 in this episode? I definitely can. I just need to win. And, you know, that's always the goal. So, that was a very, very quick find. Nice. Okay, don't like the look of that. Because I have to cover for Trick Room and for Beat Up Terrakion. I don't know if I can do both. Because if I, like, Inteleon Colossal will do pretty well against the Terrakion, but we'll lose to the Dusclops. Because Dragapult is a little bit... Dragapult was definitely an oversight of this team. But I did have Celesteela over the Spectrio before I put it on the hour before lock-in. So that was a bit better against Dragapult, because Celesteela can outwall the Dragapult generally. Because I had Iron Defense on it. But... yeah... I'm going to go with Weavile Spectria, because Spectria can survive anything Dragapult can throw at it. So, if they lead with Dusclops, I can still just blow it back with the fake Tears and stuff. Or, if he goes Dragapult to Terrakion, then I can... I'm just going to think about this. I definitely want Kartana. I'll finish my thought after I've spent this 10 seconds thinking. Inteleon. I've lost my thought. Anyway, I can do things against both leads. Maybe. We'll see. I'm probably going to face one of them. I do wish I had a Dark move on Weavile though, because one of my favourite things to do is to Dynamax something like Grimmsnarl when I've been playing Grimmsnarl Spectria. Just Dynamax the Grimmsnarl against Dusclops and Incineroar, but they did go with Terrakion. So I've got a couple of choices. Helping Hand would KO the Spectria. did say I had options, but I didn't think about Helping Hand before now. And Helping Hand makes so much sense with the Dragapult Terrakion. Because I have Inteleon in the back, I'm going to go for Triple Axel and Max Phantasm. And if they Helping Hand, then Weavile survives the turn and gets off a Triple Axel, which does a lot of damage. If they beat up themselves, then again, I still have Inteleon in the back. As long as the Dragapult disappears, Inteleon can deal with the Drakion, maybe in just one shot, even in Gigantamax. Remember when we thought that there was Gigantamax Terrakion? Like a second. But yeah, if I crit, then it can still KO in Dynamax, so we'll see which one they Dynamax. Either one can work. I would expect Dragapult and a Helping Hand. And this is one of the downsides of... it's Terrakion, so they are beating up. Fair enough. But that also means that this Max Phantasm is going to go into the Terrakion, because Triple Axel will now KO this Dragapult. Only Phantom Force will be very bad here. That's a bit tough. Okay, that's not so bad, because I'll KO the Dragapult with Triple Axel. I'll lose a Pokemon, but I will still get Phantasm Chip, which should put the Drakion in range of my Inteleon. It's amusing that in the same episode we've had two beat up Dragapults. I'd have thought it would have dropped off a little bit, but it was a pretty good pairing back in Series 5. No reason it shouldn't work. Well, there's probably a few reasons why it shouldn't work in Series 7, but, you know, hasn't been used that much yet. So, this will KO. 97% chance to hit all three. Haven't missed a Triple Axel yet. It took me like a year to miss a Wide Lens Leaf Storm with Superior, so I'm hopeful with this Weavile, even though there's like 3 times the opportunities. So which one is he going to KO? The Weavile or the Spectria? So I would expect... That's very good damage. That should be in range, unless he goes for Rockfall. Rockfall should give him the special defense boost to survive, and I've had to crit through it. So which one is he going to KO? Spectria? No, it's Weavile. That's good. I like that. Did get the Sandstorm, but I could double up into this Drakion with a Snipe Shot and a Phantasm. I can go for a substitute. Oh, it's Life Orb. That just put him in range of my Spectria. I think it might have done. So, I've also got Kartana, but my Kartana isn't max speed, so I'm not relying on that. I preferred a bit more bulk to the max speed, so I am not comfortable with that. It is Dusclops. So, I'm going to double into this Dusclops. I do not want any kind of Trick Room shenanigans. I'll lose one of my Pokemon to be able to stop Trick Room. Because Spectria does not OHKO Dusclops, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to Snipe Shot and Phantasm into the Dusclops. That will stop. That will cover like Ally Switch as well. Or technically it doesn't, because Snipe Shot will still go into the Dusclops even if they Ally Switch. It's one of the weird interactions. You know, shoutouts to everyone talking about Ally Switch recently. But just use Inteleon. Then you can ignore all the Ally Switches. But we will see what happens here. Okay, no Ally Switches or anything, so the Dusclops is definitely gone. It cannot survive this combination, even without a critical hit. So, should be fine. And now the Terrakion will definitely be in range of a Phantasm at this point, after another Life Orb hit. So I'll lose a Pokemon, but it will either be in range of Snipe Shot or Phantasm. I'd probably prefer Inteleon to go down here, but you would assume it's the Spectria. Okay, now I just need Inteleon to be nice and strong. It is in the Sandstorm. I reckon I probably need a critical hit. Critical hit is absolutely KOing. But with the Sandstorm up, I'm a bit uncomfortable. It's surely Glastriing in the back. It is, so it's awkward. But I do have to rely on this Snipe Shot now. And if this does not KO, then I will lose this game. I'm going to substitute. Because I have to rely on Snipe Shot KOing. If my Kartana was max speed, I could very safely Leaf Blade the Terrakion. And that's okay, that's okay. And things. We'll see if they have Icicle Spear as well. Are they going to be able to KO my Inteleon? Is another good question, because they are not Life Orb. They can KO my Substitute all they want, and they can reduce their defenses all they want. So this is actually a very good turn for me. Outside of a double Protect, I should be sorted now. Substitute Kartana is still very good. I definitely prefer it to Assault Vest. But then again, I'm using it on a team where it very rarely Dynamaxes, and having Aerial Ace with a Dynamax does make a lot of sense. So there is no way Thrakion is surviving Snipe Shot without the Dynamax, so I can just very safely make exactly the same play, and only double Protect would be bad here, and even then, I've got my Kartana behind the Substitute. So I can't really see too many ways this goes wrong, even with a double Protect, and they're protecting the Glastrier regardless, so I've definitely won. Because this is absolutely KOing. And I've got a Substitute. And I'm about to get another Substitute, because I can. Hey, we got the critical hit, nice. So we would have KO'd the Dynamax one. That's how it works. Same Snipe Shot, even though it was a different Snipe Shot. It's different RNG. 50% is a reasonable amount. I do like this Inteleon and this Kartana. 50% crits on the Snipe Shot and Leaf Blade do rack up very nicely. So I am going to... Actually, no, I haven't done it for ages. I am going to Soak and Leaf Blade. It's been a while since I've been able to Soak. So why not? Another reason why this combination is really cool. Double crits, and it's got the synergy of Soak and Leaf Blade. Very nice. Again, pretty smooth episode. I'm pretty happy with that. I have to see how long it takes me to climb back up to Master, because I should be back to where I would have been if I'd have just dropped normally now, because I should be into rank 9. So, should be, hopefully, a couple of episodes away from getting back into Master, but we will see.